fingerless gloves, but compression in the hand. I'm excited to hear what this is about. I've never gotten to present these before. These are also on an expiring price. Will go up at the end of the day. You are getting a pair, so 2 of them. Small through extra large, $10, 80-cent easy pay. I mean, that's kind of like a fashion statement too. Denise, what are compression gloves for?
Achy knuckles, achy fingers, achy wrists, sore hands from things like repetitive motion or lifting heavy things or holding heavy things or having to hold your hand in a certain position. These are phenomenal for that. They're mild compression, so they're not going to squeeze and cut off your circulation.
Okay.
They're fingerless, so you can still use your devices. You can have access to things like keyboarding and your cell phone. There are silicone grippies on there, worth their weight in gold when you want to open up a jar of peanut butter or a jar of mayonnaise or a jar of pickles and there's no one around. I love it for that.
You might just want to wear them only when you open up a jar.
Honestly, it's so good. But you get 4 pieces. So you get the gloves and you also get the wrist sleeves. So you can wear them individually or you can wear them as together. It depends where you're feeling. Wait, are we getting the wrist sleeve with these?
I don't think so.
Ew.
No, you're right. 2 wrist sleeves. Do we have the wrist sleeves?
Well, I have them on.
Okay.
So I'll show you that the wrist sleeve is here. So you are getting 4 pieces. And the wrist sleeve is, oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure. We always were selling them as a set.
It does say here, it includes 2 compression fingerless gloves and 2 wrist sleeves. So
well, I'll just
we
tell
will
you
find out for you.
If the gloves themselves, if you don't get the wrist sleeves with this, you're cool because the gloves themselves go pretty high on the wrist. So when you do those repetitive motions, I've given this to my hairstylist who absolutely loves it because she could still cut hair, but her hands are achy and throbby. My mother, who you have heard me talk about time and time again, she has serious A-word issues throughout her body and they manifest themselves worst in her knuckles, her hands, and her wrists. She loves these gloves so much, she will wear them all day, every day. Sometimes she even sleeps in them because they give her relief. When you're talking about the compression, it's mild. It's not going to cut off your circulation. And the best thing is,
good.
If you're gardening or if you do construction, wear these underneath of your work gloves so you can get the pain relieving property, get the quicker recovery relief, get the premium anti-odor relief of all that Tommie Copper has to offer underneath of your heavy-duty work gloves that protect your hands. So they really can work for anybody who needs that wrist or hand or finger or knuckle support.
Now, there's a size chart too, because they come in several different sizes, small through extra large. How do we choose our size?
It's a glove size.
Oh,
It's a glove size on this. So if you know your glove size, if you're small, and because they're fingerless, they're very forgiving. So you don't have to worry that's going to be too small. So you can just look at that circumference right there in the hand. That'd be what you'd be looking at for size. But it's essentially a glove size. If you know your glove size, then you could stick with that with Tommie Copper because the fingers are open, so you don't have to worry if you've got long fingers, short fingers. It's going to work very gratuitously for people.
It's so nice to know that this compression, it really is like almost head to toe compression wellness and pain relief because of the compression. I didn't even know we had these, but I know, Mom, if you are watching right now, yes, I will order these for you because she's starting to have, you know, what your mom is dealing with as she's getting older, and she is like so young at heart and like has always been really into fitness and wellness, and it is hard when all of a sudden the things don't work as well, like we were just talking about with the eyes and getting up close to the monitor to be able to see. We do not want to stop doing the things that we love to do just because it's a little bit harder, just because there's that little bit of pain, especially when you have something like this with the infused with the copper and zinc technology, the copper's energy. It gives you like this energy. It feels good too, even just to have that light compression. It's like when you get a hand massage at the when you're getting your nails done and they just kind of press. It
that's
feels
a good way to describe it. It does, and these are infrared as well. Now, don't think infrared means they're going to make you hot or sweaty. Infrared just sort of harnesses your body's temperature to keep everything, let's say, warmed and loosey-goosey, so you have the use of the fingers, have the use of the wrist. I use these also for when I do some of my exercises and working out, holding heavy weights or doing push-ups or yoga, because I have notoriously weak wrists. I might have a bicep or a tricep or a deltoid, but the wrist and the hands are not my strong suit. So wearing these, it just helps me. Helps me also when I'm vacuuming with my Dyson or my Shark or my Bissell, because just to hold my hand in that position for long periods of time just hurts. So I use these around the house all the time.
Also important to note, they are machine wash, tumble dry, and they have that anti-odor technology. The 47167 is your item number. All right. Oh, I